There's a new Wyatt family. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
This is Bretto live on YouTube.
What's going on, guys? Bretto live back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw from Texas. This episode of Raw was absolutely insane on June 17th, 2024. We're going to be talking about the entire show right now, all the action, all the storytelling, and a brand new Wyatt 6 faction that we literally just saw the debut of, and I can't wait to talk about it. Yes, we're talking about only Monday Night Raw today, no SmackDown. There will be no Week in Review this Saturday, only because I am going on vacation, so I thought I'd film on Raw, and this was a banger show. This is video worthy. We opened up this amazing Monday Night Raw with a massive surprise, the surprise being Seth freaking Rollins. His WrestleMania break is over, and he is back on Monday Night Rollins, and who does he get confronted by? Damian Priest, who comes out and literally just gives Seth Rollins a WWE World Heavyweight Championship match at Money in the Bank. It's literally like, I'm going to climb the ladder, I'm going to get the briefcase, and Priest is like, nah, no need. I'm just going to give you a match. So they're going one-on-one at Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship. How cool is that? Seth was all dripped out, fresh beard, fresh cut. He looked awesome. Damian Priest was coming out just giving world title opportunities away, which super shocked me, but this was a really awesome segment to open up the show. Seth Rollins is back. Oh, it feels so good. Chad Gable went one-on-one with the monster amongst men, Braun Strowman, and I loved in this match how Braun Strowman pointed at Maxine, Akira, and Otis. He's like, this guy's a bully. You guys don't need to take orders from him. He's a bully, man. Why would you take orders from him? I loved that freaking attention to detail that Braun Strowman used towards the Alpha Academy. Of course, we did see Braun Strowman pick up the victory. He whipped Chad Gable around like a rag doll, took care of business, light work, beats Chad Gable, and then after the match is where it gets interesting. Otis saw that Gable was disrespecting Akira Tozawa, slapping him across the face, and how freaking Chad Gable took Maxine Dupree's crutch so then she could barely walk. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Otis had no choice but to just shove Gable into the corner. Gable took an awesome bump, got shoved in the corner. It wasn't like a full beatdown, which I'm glad it wasn't, because we don't need heel Otis. He just freaking shoved him in the corner. He gave Chad Gable what he deserved, and then they just walked away. They left the arena without Gable's approval, and then Gable said he's going to join Money in the Bank and try to get his revenge on him. First, he needs to win that qualifiers triple threat later next week. I'm so freaking happy that finally Otis stood up for himself and shoved Gable in the corner. Wasn't the turn that I was expecting. I was expecting a full beatdown, but hey, the shove, I'll take it, dude. Let's go. It was a Money in the Bank qualifiers triple threat match between Io Sky, Selena Vega, and Kiana James. This was a solid triple threat match. In the end, we actually saw Liv Morgan walk down the ramp and distract Selena Vega, because of course they have some beef going on right now. So she distracts Selena Vega. It led to Io Sky hitting the over the moonsault to Kiana James to pick up the victory. She didn't pin Selena Vega, but you could just tell that they're setting up a match between Selena Vega and freaking Liv Morgan, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be really good. But to see Io Sky qualify for Money in the Bank, she's going to do great in that match. Oh, and did I forget to mention, Liv Morgan literally walked out with Dominic Mysterio's cow entrance jacket. How unique. I'll talk about how interesting it gets a little bit later. I like to talk about the show in order, so we'll get to that in a sec. Before we do, Sami Zayn came out talking about his Intercontinental Championship win at the Clash of the Castle in Scotland. How he beat Chad Gable, and he said how he's done with Chad Gable. So who's next in line for the IC title? That is Braun Breaker. Oh, nope, it's not. It's Sheamus. Sheamus and Braun Breaker have a little face-to-face confrontation. They both want the Intercontinental Championship. What a great idea, Sami Zayn. How about Braun goes one-on-one with Sheamus? Winner faces me for the IC title at Money in the Bank. I love the idea. He brings it up to Adam Pearce. It happens later in the show. I will talk about it. I really enjoyed this segment, though. Braun Breaker, Sheamus. Sheamus is great, bro. Really good stuff here. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark definitely want to crack at the women's tag team champions Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, because Shayna had a great point. She said she tapped out Jade Cargill at Clash of the Castle. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot to mention that in my review. Jade Cargill did technically tap out, and the referee was just out of position to see it. Next in line for the Women's Tag Team Championships, give them to Shayna and Zoe, bro. They deserve them. Dragon Lee, yes, I do realize that is Kalisto, went one-on-one with Carlito. This match was okay. We did see Liv Morgan make her presence felt again in this match. This is the second time she screwed somebody over in a match. She comes out, distracts Dominic Mysterio, and then gets into it with Selena Vega again, and all this distracting leads to JD McDonough pulling Dragon Lee's feet, not allowing him to hit a big move off the top, and then that leads to Carlito picking up the victory over Dragon Lee. I was surprised to see Carlito actually pick up a victory on Monday Night Raw. That was actually very shocking. Like, hearing his music at the end of a match was like, what? Carlito just won? But obviously he got some help, even from Liv. So will Liv eventually come around to the entire Judgment Day? It's possible. Oh, and keep in mind, she's still wearing Dominic's cow jacket. This caught me hell off guard, man. Drew McIntyre, obviously very heated and pissed off after the Clash of the Castle in Scotland. We all know what happened. CM Punk came out, counted to 2, didn't count to 3. Otherwise, Drew McIntyre had it in the bag. It's the second time Drew McIntyre's been screwed at the Clash of the Castle. Comes out super, super angry. I've never really seen Drew like this. No jokes, just super serious and angry. He's like, screw this darn company. I quit. And he walks out of the ring. Easy as that. He walks out of the ring. He walks backstage. Adam Pearce tries to reason with him. He confronts Triple H about what he said on the after show. I was like, oh my god, this is freaking insane. So Drew McIntyre quits WWE. I obviously think that WWE is going to reason with him so he stays with the business, but dang, I don't blame him one bit here. It reminded me of classic Kevin Owens. I quit when he was at a low in his career, but Drew, trust me, bounce back, fight CM Punk, and you'll probably take the W, bro. Literally. This is crazy though, man. Understandable though. Aiden Carter and Katana Chance had a tag team matchup against Damage Control's Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai. This match was pretty decent. We did see Lyra Valkyria come out and kind of help out Katana Chance and Caden Carter. A little return to the favor from last week when they did the same for her. So she comes out, helps out a little bit. That leads to Katana Chance and Caden Carter picking up the victory over Damage Control, which I actually thought was kind of shocking. And then later backstage, Io Sky kind of confronts Damage Control and says, we need to change, otherwise I will make the changes for you. I was like, dude, Io Sky's taking charge. Where's Asuka? Where is Asuka? Am I the only one that's wondering that? Like, where is she, bro? Is she injured? Or, like, I thought she was part of Damage Control. Like, where's she at, bro? But, yeah, good for Caden Carter, Katana Chance, I guess. This match was heated. Sheamus, Braun Breaker, one-on-one. And I knew going into this match, I'm like, there ain't going to be no winner. We had Sami Zayn on ringside. Match was freaking fire. In the end, we saw Ludwig Kaiser get involved, pull the leg of Sheamus when it looked like Sheamus was going for the bro kick, possibly closing in on the victory. Led to a disqualification. Ludwig Kaiser messes it all up. Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus brawl it out. And then Braun Breaker spears Sheamus. I was like, no. And this is all happening in front of Sami Zayn, keep in mind. And then Ludwig Kaiser's like, you know what? I'm going to bash the leg of Sheamus again. But Braun Breaker's like, nope. I'm going to spear Ludwig Kaiser too. He was taking out everybody. He doesn't give a damn. He doesn't care. And then he gets in the face of Sami Zayn, pushes him, shoves him. And here comes some officials and referees to break it all up. Dude, I want a triple threat. I want a fatal four-way. I want Braun, Sheamus, Sami, and Ludwig Kaiser. But what's Gunther going to think? Is Ludwig coming after the IC title, maybe? I don't know if Gunther's going to be too happy about that, but this stuff's pretty freaking awesome. I love this. And to top off the Liv stuff for the night, Dominic Mysterio wanted his cow jacket back, so he confronted Liv backstage, and Liv said, take it off of me. I was like, what? So Dominic starts unzipping her jacket, and then here comes Damian Priest to kind of break things up, and he's like, okay, just take the jacket and get out of here, go back to the clubhouse. I was like, oh my god. And then Damian Priest confronts Liv and says, hey, just get away from me. He doesn't want anything to do with you, alright? Just get away from him. I don't know. I feel like Liv's gonna come around to Damian Priest, and Damian Priest is gonna be like, we want Liv and not mommy. I'll be like, what? But this is pretty freaking insane. Very odd. No doubt about it. What do you guys think of the Liv stuff? I always like seeing your opinions in the comments section. Dude, the New Day's gonna break up. And honestly, I can't wait. Something new. Karrion Kross, he challenged the New Day to a match next week. Either member, Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods, but he's like, it's probably going to be Kingston because Xavier Woods is always better off left in the back. And then, that's literally exactly what happened. Kofi Kingston stepped up, and Xavier Woods looked very peeved in the background. He was like, wait, are you kidding me? You're just stepping in front of me like that? Kofi Kingston's like, I'll take you on. And Woods is just back there like, wait, what if I wanted to? So I feel like Karrion Kross is going to come around to Woods, or Woods is going to turn heel. R.I.P. Kofi Kingston, bro. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this. This definitely has has my interest. I never would have thought they would have ever broken up the New Day. This is crazy. They've been together for over 10 years, and they're about to break up. No biggie. Definitely a missing piece to the puzzle, which is really sad. And it was our main event of the show. It was a Money in the Bank qualifiers triple threat match. I love how they're doing the Money in the Bank qualifiers matches triple threats. I think it's awesome. Jey Uso looks to gain the Money in the Bank yeet case when he went up against Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio in a triple threat match for the qualifiers for the Money in the Bank match. This match was really freaking awesome. 619s all across the board. In the end, we did see Dominic Mysterio get involved and target his dad once again. And then the Judgment Day comes out, but then the Judgment Day gets taken care of by Braun Strowman. Gets him out of the equation, leads to just the rest of the three men, and then Jey Uso was able to take advantage with a frog splash after a coup de grace to Rey Mysterio while Finn Balor was going for the pin. Freaking insane combinations of moves right here. I loved this triple threat, and Jey Uso is one step closer to being Mr. Money in the Bank yeet case. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for that match. But right when I thought the show was over, it wasn't. The lights go out, classic Fiend style, Bray Wyatt style, and we got introduced to the brand new Wyatt 6 faction. Which, who are the members? Okay, well, first of all, let's talk about it. This was freaking awesome. Very similar to how Bray Wyatt returned with the door and the lights. And then we saw a very odd woman crawl through the door, which I think it's Nikki Cross, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's Alexa Bliss. I think people are thinking it's Alexa Bliss, but I think it's Nikki Cross. Then they go backstage and they just show the havoc that was wreaked backstage and a bunch of new members of this Wyatt 6 group. And I felt like I saw Eric Rowan, and I felt like I saw Dexter Loomis. Who did you guys see? Okay, I'm curious in the comments. Obviously, Uncle Howdy's Bo Dallas. We all know that. But yeah, I don't know. Who are the members? Let me know in the comment section down below. And is this team going to flop, or is it going to do good? And I love how they had to show Chad Gable with blood on the side of his head backstage. I was like, are you kidding me, man? He took an L. Freaking his family leaves him, and now you're putting blood on the side of his head backstage. Way to bury Chad Gable in one night. For real. And he lost to Braun Strowman, my goodness. But this faction looks awesome. I'm so curious to see what they're gonna do. They look unstoppable. But I want this stuff revealed. I need to know who these people are ASAP. But dude, I am so hyped about this. Seeing Bray Wyatt's legacy carried on here by his brother Bo Dallas is just freaking awesome. Or Uncle Howdy, I apologize. Uncle Howdy, dude, I cannot wait. It's going to be freaking lit, bro. Freaking insane. Those are the figures I thought I'd use. I don't know why. Just Bray Wyatt related figures. But yeah, freaking insane way to end the show here. Monday Night Raw in Texas. If I had to rank this show out of 10, it was a great Monday Night Raw. It really was. If I had to rank this Monday Night Raw out of 10, it was a freaking amazing Monday Night Raw. Let's be real. I'm going to give this show a solid 9 out of 10. I enjoyed the snot out of the show, and it moved so fast. And when shows move fast, you know they're freaking good because you don't want them to end. My favorite moment of the show, it was either the Seth return or the new introduction of the Wyatt 6. I would have to say probably the Wyatt 6. That freaking entire segment was wild. I was like, what on earth, dude? I thought they were going to show like Triple H on the ground taken out. I was like, holy cow, here we go. And dude, the Seth Rollins appearance was a treat. That really was a treat. I loved that. That was Monday Night Raw Setup Style. Once again, this Saturday, I will not be reviewing SmackDown, unfortunately, only because I'm going to be going on vacation. So don't expect that review. But this was Monday Night Raw Setup Style. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Bretto Live, signing out.